Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Let us try this again. Okay, okay.
Guide,
Okay.
can you sense the waves emitted from the Ironheart?
Okay, I'm not alone.
I can.
It's
However,
gonna be
my
quicker
scans show
now.
there is a space deep beneath this area. The energy waves are being dispersed by
I
a
don't
metal
even need to
device
do
installed
anything,
by the
bro.
enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact
I don't
location of
even
the
need to do
Ironheart.
anything, bro.
Damn it! I don't think they spread the toxic fumes when they installed this as well. They most likely intended to use it to transport the Ironheart they found.
Analyzing the layout of the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. Point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, whether they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important
Oh
role
my
in
god,
the
distracted.
incidents
Let's
related
go.
to the Ironhearts. I've identified the Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate. The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't know. The remains of an ancestor or a vault? What do you mean? If the vault contains an Ironheart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan. If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault. That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
This device interferes with the C-link. I'll restore the disrupted communication. Noise removal complete. Checking content. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it! We need to get to that vault. Wait, we should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. The vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA. Then we'll need that DNA as well.
I've disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I've also collected the data formatting sample of the remains.
Well, that's a relief. I can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these
Okay, I
bastards
don't know what
quickly
the
and
hell
get
just
moving.
happened, but
This is
oh,
Alpha.
thank you
Calls have
to
been
whoever that is,
stabilized.
Wesley Duke. Thank you very much. That was a very quick mission. Lord,